Hello, everybody. Welcome to Fall River Media News on this Saturday night. Uh, well, that's because I got something I have to say um, about these articles that was actually sent to me. So I do have something to say about it, and I am going to actually post them up on the screen, and I will be actually talking about them because that's valuable information. So, and then I want to announce that there's going to be a recall event down at the city hall um, Monday at 12 o'clock. So if anybody wants to join that recall, go right ahead, go down there and support that recall because this is an important event, and we want to get things started. And Colin Dias is the head of the recall, election, head of the recall. So, and just if anybody supports it, go down there, go talk to Colin Dias. There's going to be press release going on down there. So I just wanted to actually let you know what's going on. So I'm going to go to my Facebook page and I'm going to pull up some information, you know, on on the article, and I'm going to actually read it out. I'm going to put on my reading glasses so that way I can actually see what I'm reading. So here we go. Let's start this. Let's start the show, and let's get down to business over here too as well. Tab open. So let's try to get down to business here. We gotta find those articles and see what those articles are. Okay, what's going on here? Yeah, this is the one right here. Yeah, here we go. This is the one we want.
Oh, the Pokey Spider killed him! That's my Pokey Spider! Yes!
There's the article right there.
That's my Pokey Spider!
All right, there's the article right there. So I'm going to actually read out some of this. I'm going to make this bigger so that way I could see it. So, exclusive of Fall River EMS employees do not qualify for exemption. That the appeals to a fire protection personnel because they are not engaged in a fire. Supervision of prevention articles as the results that the city practice and scheduling EMS personnel a 42-hour work week without an overtime for an additional 2 hours was determined to be out of compliance with the Fair Labor Standards Act. City officials acknowledged that responsible following that the investigation and agreed that the 221.413.23 and back wages. That is included with the EMS. That's that Well, Coogan owned. This is what the city owned. Okay, Mayor Paul Coogan owned the EMS. Okay, must be paid to 133 current former employees. That payment will be issued through the city payroll system, and employment receiving compensation will be required to sign and acknowledge the form. Wow. Well, there you go. Yeah. So I mean, this is the money, but there's more. There's actually more. I actually want to talk about this. Okay. There's actually more to this nonsense. Okay. Back pay. Okay. Back pay. Okay. This back pay. Okay, to the former EMS employees, okay, all right, that Mayor Paul Coogan, okay, that back pay, that overtime should have went to the EMS, okay. So this is kind of like, I mean, Mayor Paul Coogan, okay, all right, did not want to pay, okay. He did not want to pay the EMS. These are the backbone to our community. EMS, fire department, these are the backbone. Police, these are the backbone to our community. Okay, it is. It's a backbone to our community. So, I mean, it is. Okay, I mean, these are the people that come out and save lives. Okay, now why wouldn't you not want to pay them overtime pay? You know what I'm saying? Why not when you want to? Okay. Basically, hypothetically, talking. So, but why wouldn't you not? Okay, why would you not want to pay the EMS? Okay, overtime. Okay, because these are the people that are around all the time. Okay, they're around. They're around all the time. Okay, in the city. Okay. They get calls 24 hours a day and night. Okay. So we do need the EMS. Okay. So why wouldn't you want to pay them, overtime? You know what I'm saying? They're the backbone to our community. Okay. They serve Fall River. Okay. They serve Somerset too sometimes. Okay. They help out the EMS in Somerset too sometimes. Okay, but why would you not want to pay them the overtime, the overtime work? Okay, so if they're not part of the fire department, okay, so I mean, why would you not want to pay them overtime? Would you pay the fire department overtime? Of course, you would pay them overtime. I mean, that's of course. You know what I'm saying? Paying the fire department overtime would also be great. Okay, You know what I'm saying? But also later on, I'm going to show you some of these proposals that I came up with, because I will be posting them. I will be showing them on Fall River Media News too. So, all right. So and again, I'm gonna continue on fighting for my city and the community that I really love. I will continue on fighting for, because I love my city. I love living here. Okay, this is where I live, and this is where I'm going to continue to fight and everything else and stuff. And I'm going to make sure that EMS gets their overtime pay. Okay, for one, I'm going to make sure that the fire department gets their fire station, because you know something, because they deserve it. Okay, they deserve to have the fire station too. Okay, they're the backbone of our community. Okay, all right, they are the backbone of our community. So I mean, they deserve every penny and every dime. Okay, from the city. Okay, because they and me as being in a union. Okay, I back the union. Okay, I will back the union, the union fire department. Me being in a union, I will back the union. Union back always has the other unions back. Okay, especially when it comes to the fire department. Okay, and the police department. Okay, we have their backs. Okay, so I'm going to go to the next one, because it's actually right here. Look at this. This is actually crazy. Okay, so I'm going to talk about this one too, because this one here is a breaking news. Mayor Paul Coogan administration on the hook for $221K after the federal investigation into wages violations for the administration of Mayor Paul Coogan is responsible to paying more than $21,000 in back wages after a federal investigation found the wages violations involving the City Emergency Medical Services (EMS) division, according to a February 19th, 2026 letter from the Human Resource Center. See that? Okay, so I mean, look at it. Okay, no, this man, all right, claims that he did not want I don't owe them back pay. Well, you do owe them back pay. Okay, you do owe them back pay, Mr. Coogan. You do owe them back pay. Okay, you know what? You need to stop being a snake. Okay, you owe them back pay. Look what you're doing. Okay, I mean, you're charging people. You're charging stormwater fees when that's just another money grab, right? So another stormwater fee is just another money grab. All right, market rate housing, that's a money grab. Okay, I mean, nobody in the world, nobody in the world, is going to live, in market rate housing. Okay, so that's ridiculous. Okay, that there too. So I mean, it's ridiculous. Nobody in the world is going to live in market rate housing. Okay, I mean, not even the cockroaches would want to live there. Okay, not even the rats would not want to live in market rate housing. Never mind the billionaires. They going to live in market rate housing because they're basically boom is moving out of the city of Fall River. So I mean, so you're shut out of luck, Mr. Coogan. So but anyways, I mean, look what you're doing to the city. You're dragging the city down. Okay, you're not even consulting. You're not even consulting the city councilors about anything. You assume and just can't just go out and just do what the hell you think you can do. You know what I'm saying? The contract between the police chief and everything else and stuff. You didn't consult the city councilors about it. Okay. You did what you want, okay? You don't consult the people, the taxpayers of the city of Fall River. You go out there and do what the hell you want, okay? You think it's fair to the taxpayers? I mean, what else you gonna do next? Bring back purple bags and stuff like that? Maybe that's on your mind. Maybe you're thinking about that. You better not, okay? So I mean, yeah. So, but anyways, but the thing is, what I'm saying is that I mean, what about the people? What about the people in the city of Fall River? Okay, what about us? Okay, do we count? I guess not, because if we counted, you'd be asking us. You'll be asking. That's why you're in this recall mess. Okay, that's why you're going to be recalled out. Okay, because we don't want snakes in office that's going to steal and rob our money. Okay. So I mean, I mean, you talk a good game, right? You talk a good game. You talk about Jazel, and look what you're doing. You're doing the same stuff yourself. Okay. You're doing the same stuff yourself. Okay. Let me tell you something. You talk a good game when it's election time, but when after that you turn your backs on the taxpayers, on the people of the city of Fall River. How we are supposed to forgive you, okay, by double crossing us and double dipping too at the same time, okay? You don't ask us, hey guys, since you guys are taxpayers, since you guys are doing us, voting and stuff like that, maybe we should ask you guys what you guys need. Okay? No, you don't ask us what you do what you want. You raise the budget up high. 1 year. I'll match them $2, or I won't go to the council anytime soon. So what is that supposed to mean? Okay, what is that supposed to mean? I mean, you badger the city council to give you money, okay? But you know why you badger the city council to give you money? Because you want to do what you want, okay? You want to hide things from the taxpayers of the city of Fall River. Mayor Paul Coogan, I think you should just resign. Okay, I think you should resign, because you need to resign, because you just I mean, you're not fit for office. I think you should just resign. And you know something? And I'm tired of I'm tired of people coming up to me. Oh, Coogan this, Coogan that. Okay, Coogan's Coogan's a good guy. Coogan ain't a good guy. Look what he's doing to our city. People, open your eyeballs, please. Okay? Open your eyeballs. I mean, look what he's doing. Okay? Raising the budget. Okay, for one. Okay. The stormwater fee. Okay, that stormwater fee should have been abolished a long time ago. Come on. You know what I'm saying? That stuff should have been abolished a long time ago. So, I mean, you need to abolish that stormwater fee, because, I mean, you raise property taxes, okay? You raise property taxes. Mr. Coogan, you always seem to do what you want, because you are thinking that you are the king of the hill, and you're not the king of the hill. There ain't no kings. The only king we support is God. You're not the king. So stop being a king. There ain't no kings in politics. Okay? No kings at all. Stop being the king. I mean, here you are, want to be the king, okay? You're not the king. Stop your bull. You're not the king, okay? No politician's the king. The only king that we have is God, the Lord Jesus Christ. He's the king. You're not, okay? We acknowledge him. So you need to understand this, okay? because, you think that, doing all this is, oh, I'm not going to run for election office. I'm not going to run for election again. I ain't going to do this. Well, you know what? Let me tell you something. If anybody, okay, we have a press release on Monday down at the City Hall. I believe news reporters are going to be there, and so we need people to join that recall. If you care enough about your city, okay, if you care about it, you join the recall. If you care about it, okay. I mean, that's the bottom line. Okay, there's no ifs and buts about it. Okay, I've been through so many recalls already. You know what I'm saying? So I actually know what they are. And Colin Dias, we'll get the 4,000 signatures because he's been successful once before. So I don't want people to doubt Colin Dice because he will get the signatures. Okay, he will get them. Okay, and because if he says he's going through something, he's going to go through it. Believe it or not. Okay, don't underestimate that kid. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen recalls before. Believe me, and he's gotten the signatures. And I'll tell you right now. So I mean, this is bizarre. Okay, I mean, come on, owning back pay. Okay, back pay, 21,000 and back wages after a federal investigation found wages in violation involving the city emergency medical services EMS division. Wow, that's back pay. These people are the backbone of our city. Okay, our community. Okay, we need the EMS. Okay, we need the fire department. Okay. Mayor Paul Coogan, Mr. Coogan, who are you going to destroy next? Okay, who are you going to destroy next? Okay, you know what I'm saying? This is like ridiculous. I mean, you're destroying things. You're destroying. That's what you're doing. I mean, it's totally nuts. You know what I'm saying? You guys, I mean, I don't know. I mean, the fire department, EMS, they're the backbones of our city. Okay, and I've always said, okay, even when I was growing up, I loved fire trucks. I've always wanted to be a fireman. I love police cars. I've always wanted to be a police officer. Okay, and let me tell you something. Those are the things that I really care about. Ambulance trucks I used to have. Okay. All right. I will fight and help the fire department any day. Police department, I will also help any day. Okay. All right. These are the people, okay, that save lives. Okay. Saving lives. These are the people that save lives. So, okay, and I every day I think about, wow, something. God forbid if there was a fire. Okay, we have no equipment. Okay, we're short men. Okay, we're short men in the fire department. I go by the fire department a lot. Okay. And let me tell you, I go by there a lot. And I'm like, wow, how many guys we have? And then I look and I'm saying to myself, wow, where is the EMS? Now, the EMS has their own separate garage. So how is that? How is that? How is the EMS have their own separate garage on a side street? Wow, Mr. Coogan, you're a piece of work. Okay, you are. And you know something? And I have no regrets. I have no regrets saying that you're a piece of work. Okay, and you know something? CJ Ferry, Chip, and all that stuff. Okay, you know what? I agree with them. Okay, I agree with them 100%. Okay, and agreeing with them. Okay, 100%. Yeah, because I look at all the facts. Okay, before I open my mouth, I look at all the facts. So today I had to come on because I wanted to address this all this stuff. Okay, okay. You refill the contract without the city council knowing about it. Okay, all right. You filled the contract without the city council's knowing about it. I mean, don't you think that um, you know you are manipulating the situation? Okay. Wow, Mr. Kogan, you're a piece of work. You're a good manipulator. I'll tell you that right now. Okay. You know, and you're also a damn good talker too. Okay, you talk a good game. Okay, when election comes up. Okay, you always do. You always talk a good game. And you know something. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something else. We are on to you. We are on to all your games that you pull. Man, you must have been some vice principal. I'll tell you that right now. Oh, I'm just a principal. I don't know anything about staff in the fire department. So why are you a mayor if you don't know anything about staff in the fire department? Man, you must be a big idiot. Well, you know what? I mean, that's my point. It's my option. I call everybody idiots. You know what I'm saying? If they deserve it. You know what I'm saying? So if they deserve it, I call them an idiot. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's just my way of expressing myself to a corrupt politician. Okay, that don't understand English about asking about whether not thinking clearly about the taxpayers, about, wow, my God, you know what I'm saying? What am I doing here? You know what I'm saying? I should be asking the taxpayers because them are the ones that voted me in. Them are the ones that trust me. Well, guess what? We don't have no trust for you. Yeah, we can't trust you anymore. Okay, just like we can't trust Jazel. Now it's your turn. Okay, now it's your turn. We can't trust you either. So that's why we're gonna you're gonna be outside of office there, buddy. Yeah, well, you're gonna be home, retired from the school department and from the mayor's office. Okay, this is bullshit already. Okay, I mean, Jazel, now you. Okay, man, I thought maybe you should know better. Jazel was young. You know what I'm saying? Jazel was a young mayor. I remember Mayor Mitchell, not Mitchell. Well, we had so many mayors, but we had some pretty good ones. That took care of the books, did not raise taxes. You know what I'm saying? We had some pretty good mayors. I mean, this is bizarre. You know what I'm saying? This is nuts. You know what I'm saying? All this all this nonsense going on. You know what I'm saying? About raising taxes and stuff, and raising the property taxes, raising the the funds that you get. Oh, we ain't got enough. So you have to go and scream at the city council for money. Well, let's put it this way. All the money that the city council gets is all tax from the taxpayers. Okay? All right? It's all tax from the taxpayers or whatever you get from Governor Healy. Okay? So, I mean, whatever you get from the governor. So every time every time you get money, okay, every time you get money, you seem to blow it all the time. Okay. Okay. Our roads are messed up. Okay. And you know something? I had to fix my e-bike twice because of the holes in the roads. Okay. Matter of fact, I should I should go and take pictures of the road and let the city pay for it. Okay. You know, and see how they like it when they got to dish me money for it. Okay. And you know what? And I don't give a rats. Okay. For nothing. Okay. So, and that's the end of that story. But I have other things, but I just wanted to come on and express my opinion on these things here. So they're going to be up there. People are going to be looking at them. It's public, so I even posted it up on Facebook if people want to share it. You know what I'm saying? 21,000 in back wages. Wow, good. I'm glad that the city's paying. Good. It's about time. Okay, it's about time that the city pays because you know something. You know, define stupid. Okay, so when you define that, that's a miracle. You know what I'm saying? So, well, and kind of like really looking at one on a recall over here too. So, I don't really give a rat's. I mean, that's just my opinion. Um, but what I'm saying is that you know, we're the taxpayers. Okay, our roads are horrible. Okay, the holes in the roads, man, big holes in the roads. I'm telling you. Oh, I mean, it's sometimes cars have to go around them because no why because the damn city's broke because he broke the whole entire city. I mean, oh, I ain't got no money. No, I gotta worry about my market rate housing. I gotta worry about the rich people. I gotta worry about getting rich. So you know something? You ain't gonna be getting rich off us no more because as soon as that recall and we get those numbers, you're gonna be gone. That's what you're gonna be. Oust, sucker. Like Mr. T says. So, I thought that, Coogan would be the one, you know what I'm saying, to help, to help us out and say, well, you know what, since the taxpayers, since they voted me in, which is we had no choice because there was nobody else voting against him. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's just that's it's since nobody else was voting against him, um, but it's he's not really doing anything. He's not okay. He's not doing anything. He's just a scumbag of the earth. Okay, just like Nancy Pelosi, Schumer and Joe Biden, all scumbags. Okay, you know, but that too, you know what I'm saying? They talk about Trump, okay? But you know something? At least Trump is doing a job that's best for him. You know what I'm saying? Where people don't like him, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? You can't please everybody. You know what I'm saying? So but I'm gonna fight for what I believe. Okay. I'm gonna fight for my city. Okay. I'm going to fight for because I believe my city can do better. Okay. I believe that. Okay. Ever since I was a kid, okay, God, I could walk up and down the street. Yeah, I mean, we had our problems over here, but not as bad as now. Okay. All right. And the time that I ran for city council, I've already said this, and I said it a couple of times. Wow, elderly, beat up. Okay, elderly being beat up, robbed. They can't go to the store. They go to the bank. They get their pocketbook stolen. I mean, it wasn't that bad. You know what I'm saying it wasn't that bad, but no, it's gotten worse. It's gotten worse. I mean, come on. It's gotten to the point that people are fed up already. We are fed up with the bull crap. Get your asses out there and vote. Get that clown out of office. Because he's a clown. That's what he is. I'm sorry. He's a clown. No, I'm not sorry. Because you know what? I can be an asshole. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you do the things right, then none of this would ever happen. Are you serious? I don't care what other people think. I don't care what they say either. All the Coogan cronies. I don't care about the Coogan cronies. They don't bother me. They like you. Oh, well. Because they don't know any better. The Coogan cronies don't know no better. Okay? That's what they are. They're cronies. Okay? These are the people that will up Coogan's butt 20 feet when Coogan's not going to do a thing for them. Okay? But raise the taxes, raise the rents, raise property taxes. Once the property taxes go up, right? Rents go up. And this is what he wants. Okay? This is what this clown wants. Okay? And it shouldn't happen. Okay? It shouldn't happen. Okay? This is what the clown wants. And you got all Coogan's cronies calling up Coogan. Hey, Coogan, you know what this is being said about you, and there's a recall happening and stuff like that. People don't like you and stuff like that. I know they call him up on the phone. I don't care. I don't care because this is a place. Fall River is a place that I call home. And I will fight for it. Okay? I will fight for it. I don't care how powerful you are and what kind of money you are or what kind of politician. I will fight for where I live. Okay? And you know something? And I will make sure that my family, my grandkids are safe in this city. Okay? I will make sure. That's my message. Okay? I will make sure that. Okay? And and I'll make sure that there are other people, elderly, that are safe. Okay? And you have the nerve to talk about Will Flanagan? Oh, people exaggerating. That shit really happened, dude. The former mayor was in the hospital. How the hell can you say that people are exaggerating? You have some nerve to say that was all an exaggeration. We exaggerate. Yeah, no. You're just a scumbag. That's all you are. And I don't care what you have to say. Okay? And then any cronies come on, you can go back and tell Coogan what I said because I don't care. So come on my show and come and join the party. Because you know something? I fight for what I believe should be going on in the city of Fall River. Okay? We should have the first say, not the politician. The taxpayer should have the first damn say what goes on here in Fall River. Okay? We should have the say. Okay? Okay? We own the city hall. We pay the taxes. Okay? We own that city hall, not you. Okay? And I will continue on fighting. And I will back Spindle City Straight Talk on that option too. Okay? And and you let people do things outside. Okay, crimes. Okay, crimes, criminals, whatever you want to call them. You live in the Highlands, Coogan. You live in the Highlands. You don't have to worry about anything that goes over there. You drive home every night. Okay? You're not out all the time and seeing what's going on. If you were out there driving, just go out for a little ride at nighttime or go for a coffee or something, you'll see what's going on. But no, you shut a blind eye on everything. Everything. The police department can't do their freaking job because of you. They can't do their job. Okay? Because you shut a blind eye on our community. I'm out there and I see what goes on. Should I say anything to you? No. You know what you're going to tell me? Oh, you're exaggerating. That's what you're going to tell me. Yeah. That's how it is. Oh, you're exaggerating. So, I'm exaggerating this, okay? 21,000 in back wages from federal investigation funds, wages in violation involving the city emergency medical services EMS. So all this back pay, right? So I'm exaggerating. Oh, so that must be a big exaggeration like that too over there, right? So all Coogan's cronies out there, yeah, sure, they're gonna come and harass the recallers and stuff. Of course they are. Don't bother me. Don't bother me. What's so? I don't give a care what anybody says. Just don't come to my job because I'll get a restraining order and I'll call the police. That's all I got to say. The problem is that people just don't. People. Problem is people out there that they just don't care about anything. Okay, you got to get yourself motivated and get your ass out there to vote. Okay, if you live in Massachusetts, get your ass out there to vote. Okay, that's all I got to say. It's simple. It's simple words. Get out there and vote. Get off the couch. Get out there and vote because if people want to vote, you're going to go down to the city hall and you're going to vote down the city hall. But I have to still continue on fighting for my city. I got to continue on fighting for where I live because if I don't, then so I got to continue on. And if anybody wants to join the recall, don't bash the recall. Go and join the recall. Okay? Go and join it. Don't bash it. Go and join it. Colin Dias will get the 4,000 signatures. Don't underestimate that kid. I've seen that kid. I've seen him get the signatures before. Don't underestimate him. Okay? Don't. You're wrong move to underestimate him. And he will get it. Okay? But if you guys want to join the recall, go out there, man. Make a change, man. Make a change. Make a damn change to your city. If you love your city, make that change. Oh, I believe next week or something. Oh, the audit's coming on. The woman that does the audit, the forensic audit, they're coming on. Matter of fact, CJ and she on Spindle. She's coming out of Spindle City Street Talk. Believe it or not. Oh yeah. Believe it or not. Yeah, it's absolutely true. You know. I mean, you have to understand. Okay. Fall River. Okay. Um, you have to understand this. Okay. Fall River. Okay. Is a great city. Okay. Fall River is a great city. But and this is a place, okay, for people to enjoy themselves. Okay. This is a place where people can take their girlfriends, husbands, wife, grandchildren, children out to eat, to the park, everywhere. Okay. Not wake up in the morning and finding out there was a gunshot on Buffington Street, Rodman Street, or down north, or there's a stabbing here. Nobody wants to hear that. Okay? Nobody does. But I want to tell you that, yeah, it does sometimes. Okay? I'm not saying let's keep everything perfect because that can't happen. Okay? But we want to make sure that the politicians are holding their bargain. Okay? We want to make sure that if they're holding their bargain, they're holding up their own bargain. Because it is sad. Okay? If people gotta carry their own body cams around with them on their shirts like me, yeah. I have to protect my family, myself, even at the bus terminal. But we have security down there already. I don't know how good they are, but I hope they're the best. Good for the security guards. Okay. I hope the security down there, I haven't met any of them yet, but I hope, that they get aggressive and do their job and do what they're supposed to do. So I'm going to be checking them out too down there too. The security down there. Okay, and watching them and see what performance and see what they're doing. So I got a feeling that I know what security is down there, but I'm not very sure. But I will check it out. So I mean, we just want to keep we just want to keep our family safe. Okay, all right. We don't want to keep wearing body cams. Okay, and wondering when's the next fight going to happen, or who's going to come up to us with a knife. You know what I'm saying? Or who's the person, or drive-by shooting or something. No, let me tell you something. I was born and raised here, Mr. Coogan. Okay? I was born and raised. Okay? And let me tell you something. This city wasn't like this. It was similar to it, but not as bad it is now. Because you don't know how to control your office. You do not know how to control the mayor's office. You do not know how to control the budget. Okay? You don't. And I'm probably not going to only blame you. I'm not going to only blame you. Probably blame the administration too. Of what kind of people you have working for you in your administration. Yeah. I could be an asshole. Well, you know something? That's fine. Yeah, I could be a big ass, but you know something? But that's fine. That's my middle initial. You know, I'm not. You know, I mean, yeah, I know it's not easy, but you know, it's about the budget, the budget, the rainwater fee. I mean, that shit should have been abolished a long time ago. Okay. You know, I always thought to myself and said, "Well, you know what? I'm glad Mayor Paul Coogan ran for mayor. He's going to help us." Nah, fucking another corrupt politician. Always out to make a buck. Always for them. Always for themselves. Don't know nobody after they get voted in. And as soon as you get campaign money and everything, oh, donate to my campaign. Donate to this. Donate to that. You're full of it already, man. Tired of hearing you already. You've been there 4 years. You got elected. Yeah. I wish Boomer was the mayor of the city of Fall River. We wouldn't even have this conversation. We wouldn't even have it. Not at all. Yeah. You know, if the people would have gotten off their butts, okay, and went out there, Mr. Coogan, you would have lost this election against a Republican. And I would have been happy. I wouldn't even have this conversation with you. So, but anyways, let's see what else I got to talk about here. Let's get off the corrupt politician subject and let's move to something else. I love this. This is great. But I don't want to play with that right now. Let's see here. So, Mr. Coogan, tell me something here. This is Harrison Street with all this right here. You mean to tell me nothing's going on in Fall River? Okay. Well, I went out there and took this picture right here. Okay. I went out there and took this picture. And let me tell you, guy with a knife and baseball bat. This happened this past week. Okay, in Harrison Street. I say about a block down. The street. Okay. Man with a baseball bat and a knife. That's why the police were there. And that's why EMS was there too. EMS got called after. Okay. So you mean to tell me nothing's going on in the city? That's debatable because Mr. Coogan, you're just another corrupt politician that don't know any better. But look at this. I mean, who would want to walk outside outside and look at that every day? Okay. So basically, wow. Am I imagining things? Wow. Wow. I must be exaggerating. There's nothing there. I must be exaggerating. Yeah. So yeah, all right. It is what it is. But you know something though? Look at this. Yeah, you got police out there. You got the guy last week with a baseball bat and a damn knife. Now that's right next to a school. That's right next to a damn school. Okay. Now imagine if school session was going that day, and the kids were outside playing. You think that would look nice in front of the in front of the preschool kids that play out there, that go for walks and stuff, and they play in the yard, and seeing knives and seeing damn knives and baseball bat. Yeah, that's what that was, because somebody told me about it. So, but like I said, we need police to patrol our areas, okay, on foot, never mind in their cars. We already established this before. I don't care how many cops you have. Get them walking. Get their blood flowing and walking through the damn neighborhoods. Okay? And seeing what's going on. We're taxpayers. We deserve to have them in our neighborhood. We deserve to have two, one on each side of the street, to see what's going on. We deserve it. What kind of a politician are you, Mr. Coogan? We need them. We need them to walk. I don't care. They need to be walking our neighborhoods. We used to have them walk our neighborhoods until Bob Correa cut the whole entire police force at one point. And the fire department, public safety. Oh, yeah. I remember that one. That was a disaster. Cutting the fire department and the police department. You want to see the crime in the city under Bob Correa's administration. That was a total waste. You think Coogan's bad? Bob Correa, we had to get him out. Oh, man. Yeah, he wasn't any good. God bless his soul, though. He was a state representative for South End at one point, Bob Correa. Matter of fact, I also helped out with his campaign, too. I also helped out with his campaign. Yeah. It's like I helped out Barack Obama with his campaign, but I didn't know any better at the time. Before I became a Republican. But look at it. Great, huh? Wow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture of this. This is also a great picture that Collins ought to see.
That's actually kind of cool. He's got like a black. He's got like one black and white.
But I'm just saying, for the fact that it's common sense, man. There is common sense. That's common sense right there. You know what I'm saying? Actually, you call that common sense? No, I don't call it common sense. I call it ridiculous. Okay? Same here with Michael Canuel is doing well. Of course he is. Yeah, Michael Canuel is doing well. And it's sad though. It's ridiculous. When you have to see stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and doesn't, the elderly, people's families, it makes people not want to go out in the community because they see things like this. Okay, you know, I mean, I wouldn't want to bring my family out here in the community. I wouldn't. Want to know why I wouldn't? Because it's not safe. It's not safe. But Mayor Paul Coogan says it's fucking safe. It's not safe at all. Okay. So he's a trash bag. He's trash. Okay. He's a dirtbag, scumbag, corrupt politician, whatever you want to call him. I don't care. I'm saying so. I mean, it's sad. Okay. It's sad that, we, the people that supported him, okay, have to deal with this kind of mess. But it had to be talked about today. But just today, Wednesday, only on Wednesday nights, I'll be doing my show just Wednesday nights. I'm not doing 2 nights or 3 nights. I'm going to be doing my shows at 2 o'clock, 2:30, actually 2:30, on Wednesdays. And that way, people can get more. So that way people have a lot of time. Okay. Wednesdays that some people work on Wednesdays, some people don't, some people work nights. But but just feel free to listen because the city's in trouble. Okay. Okay. The city is in trouble. And I also want to express I want to also express some things. Right now, we got Boomer Amro running for senator against Michael Rodrigues. And we have, and something though, you people got to get out there and vote. Get out there and vote. We need more people to get out there and vote. And and we said this before, okay? Because the first time the votes were horrible. Second time again, nobody went out there and vote. Okay, people got to get out there and vote. The people that don't vote or don't want to get out there and vote, I don't want to hear complaints that this and this and this and that. Okay, because I only listen to the people that are actually going to get themselves out there and vote and actually do something about it. But you got to get out there and vote. And I've said this before. I said this many times. Okay. Many times there is a vote. People are going to start voting early. You guys can go down to the city hall and vote early at the city hall in November. So get down there and vote. I like to meet some of you. I like to have a conversation with some of you. You know what I'm saying? I like to see the people that voted before or see the people that were at the neighborhood association before. You know what I'm saying? Get out there and vote, man. You know what I'm saying? Or don't even complain because I'm not going to listen to you. Okay? And I only listen to the ones that went out there, that do go out there and vote. Okay? And that's just me. So, I mean, because my wife and I, we go and vote, okay, during election times. Okay. We vote during presidents, we vote during city councils, we vote during states and stuff like that. Brian Shortsleeve is doing very well in the polls. Okay. He is. Maureen Healy, I don't understand her sometimes. But we just got to dump her too. She needs to be dumped. Okay. Let's dump Maura Healey in 2026 because she's no good. I mean, people complain about the immigrants. People complain about this. Let's dump this nonsense. She's another clone. Okay. Money grabber. Don't care about the people. She's another money grabber. I don't give a shit. And clones. But anyways, let's start. People that complain, they don't go out there and make these changes. So if you want that change, man, this is your chance. Okay, you gotta get out there. You gotta join the recall. We have a press release going on Monday at 12:00 with Collins. Get down there, join. It's 12:00 on Monday. I can't be there because I have to work. But get down there and join Collins on the recall because just go hear him out. Whether you like him or not, go out there and hear him out. Okay, it's worth to hear him out. Okay, people talk trash all the time. That's what people do. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what people do all the time. People talk trash all the time about politicians. But I mean, people shouldn't talk trash about Collins either. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking that Collins does a hell of a good job, okay, in the school committee. Okay. School committee does not have nothing to do with the police chief at all. Okay. Because I found that out. Only the city council and the mayor. Okay. Don't have anything. They don't have anything to do with city councilors. Yes. School committee. Collins is a school committee. He has nothing to do with the police department. Okay. The only thing he has to do with is the schools. That's it. So I found it out. So I mean, people shouldn't be talking all kinds of trash. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I have to say. But I have other things to do. But I did take a picture of that. But I want to take a picture of it myself for Facebook use. I'm not going to be afraid to speak up. So that's going up on Facebook. See what else is going up on Facebook. Gotta put these things back. That was just a video, so it's up there. And I'm going to be talking about some other stuff too, some stuff that I know I came up with in the past time. Okay, so I'm gonna take a picture of this right here, and I'm gonna be posting that up on Facebook because I think people should actually see that. I should just make it bigger so people can actually see it. All right, here we go. Okay, that one. So I'm gonna be posting that one up. I'll be posting them up on Facebook so that way people can actually see them. I want people to see exactly what I talked about today. So, but I'm sure that there is going to be some things posted up on the recall. So I'm sure that it's already is. Let me see that. This is all crazy. Okay, it's all ridiculous. Yeah, this is things that this is all Paul Coogan's doing, basically. It is. It's all his doing. You know. So I mean, yeah. Oh well. I mean, this things that I always like to post, but I am on. I'm still on. And remember the snowstorm. I'm just trying to find some things here. All right. All right. Let's go to this. The group is looking to oust the mayor out of office. Plan and launch their signatures campaign in just a few days. All right. There it is right there, Barbara Reporter. There he is, the crooked politician, Mayor Paul Coogan. Well, the recall is gonna be launching their campaign just in a few days. Barbara Reporter just reported that, so I'm putting it up there too as well. No, you had your chance there, Mister. Yep, you had your chance. So it's crazy. Oh, there it is, right there. That's what I wanted. Let's see here. That's the for the immediate release of a spokesperson of the committee. And to recall, the Mayor Coogan will be hosting a press conference outside of the government center at 12 o'clock p.m. on Monday, May 4th. So to announce this launch of recall moment against the Mayor Paul Coogan. So press conference Monday, May 4th at 12 p.m. Location at One Government Center, Fall River, Mass. Contact the recall Paul Coogan at gmail.com. So if anybody's interested, man, there it is right there. So if anybody's interested in that, because I know I am. But I'll be working, so I can't really go. But my representative is going. So that's what it is right there. So it's Monday at 12 o'clock p.m. Location at One Government Center, Fall River, Mass. 02722 One Government Center. It's only, it's at 12 o'clock. So if you guys want to go down and join the recall, go for it, because there's your chance right here. There's your chance right here. So recall file complaint with the state. There we go. Another jackass. Oh, a recall file complaint with the state. Ooh. Everybody knows who this clone is. He's a Coogan hacker. Oh, look at that big sad face. Yeah, big monkey. Look at that sad face. Great. Oh, he looks like a foo-foo. Yeah. Complaint with the state. Of course, man. People don't like, you guys don't like it when you rip off the taxpayers, though, right? Yeah. It's when the horns come up. Yeah. Great. Yeah. So when you're ripping off the taxpayers, it's when you're ripping off the taxpayers, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay to rip off the taxpayers, but you don't like it. The politicians don't like it when you hold them accountable. For their actions. How nice that one is. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah, we already know that. They're just jerks. Sean Kadeem. Yeah. Yeah. Immediate release date for contact for the city of Fall River Committee to recall them. There it is right there. Fall River Mayor Paul Coogan, Channel 10, first back as a group being recalled effort. Oh. Hey, look at this, man. This is funny. Audit shows. Yes, it does. The audit shows, Mr. Coogan. Oh, yeah. The audit shows, bro. Look at this, man. The audit shows. Yeah, the audit shows. All that money that you spent, Moy Healy too, y'all all going to jail. Yo, all. We are the champions, my friends. We will keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. Look at this, man. Wow. Great. Yeah. Wow. I'm just taking more pictures of what I see. Yeah. Yeah, Derpy proud. Holy shit, man! This is great. Yeah, but
Look in the mirror. I lost my temper because people put children in harm's way.
Shut the fuck up.
And wants a recount. Good evening.
Why won't Paul Coogan answer?
Projects.
5, police chief. 3, superintendent. Countless department heads. Oh. Wow.
Not only help fund them.
All right, we recall, replace. This is crazy, man. I don't give a fuck. Recall, replace, man. I should run for mayor. And the recall. But, Sean Kadim, he's another hothead. He should be replaced. Making Fall River better. Resist. Oh, there it is. That should be the one right there. Fall River failed. Coogan failed. Failed. All these All of them. They failed this whole entire community. Failed. Wow. There you go. All right. Okay, so now I'm going to show some of my proposals that I proposed for the city of Fall River. So I'm going to show a lot of my proposals. Okay, that what I was actually doing. Okay, to make my city better. Okay, I even actually talked about it. Okay, quite a few times. Okay, and if I thought that this city wasn't worth it, I wouldn't have never bothered. Okay, so I believe I made a video of this once. I think it was on my phone, but I want to show you guys some things here. Okay. This is a diagram. Okay. And I didn't have to. And whether you want to hear this or not, it's totally up to you guys. So this is a diagram that I made. Okay. For the fire department. Okay. Where that it should be done. You know what I'm saying? So it's got to get done. So kitchen, day room, chief's office, bunk room, dispatch area, locker room, workshop, side door, garage 1, garage 2, and garage 3. Okay, look at that. Okay, that's a diagram. Okay, that is the actual diagram. Okay, if you want to really actually look at that. Okay, that's a diagram. Okay, which is I'm hoping that Councilor Peckham, because I sent him a couple of diagrams. Okay, where that he could actually represent that in the city in his public safety committee. Okay, which is he can. Okay, so that right there, look at that diagram, and I have a lot of them too. I can actually show, quite a few of them. Okay, so actually, you know what? I'm doing a work where a politician should be doing this work. Okay, so I have to represent this to the city of Fall River, to taxpayers, and show them that this is the first thing that we need. So this is the first diagram right here. So for from the actual fire department. Okay. So I also have more diagrams that I really want to show. I have more that I want to actually show. I want to show certain ones that would be suitable for Fall River. So, and actually doing that is the best. So, so I'll use my podcast just for that. Okay. Let's see here. We do have the most important. So, okay, so we do have this one. Okay, so I understand. I talked about funding, how it should be. I talked about funding and how it should be funded. it should be funded by private investors and private companies, just to take the burden off the taxpayers. Okay, all of this. So this right here is a medical response unit. Okay, where that, it could be funded by private companies or private investors. And I'll keep pushing this, okay, out there. Okay, this could be, okay, where that once a week you can put it in one neighborhood, once a week put another neighborhood, like next to parks and stuff, and so that way, just say that if a kid falls down in the park and needs stitches, or somebody taking a heart attack or something, it would actually be right there. You know what I'm saying, to assist. Okay, in my opinion, I think this is a great idea. In my opinion, so could be, funded by private investors. It could be funded by private companies. And look at this, man. Okay, look at this. Okay, stuff like this. This is really stuff that we really actually need, to be honest with you. Now, I showed you a sketch of a diagram of the first fire department, right? So I'm going to show you another one, and you can tell me, which one's better and which one's not. Okay. The maintenance workshop, outdoor training area on the top, training tower, EMS headquarters and bunk room, community room and kitchen, EV charging stations for people to park their cars if they have, electric cars. Visitors parking, community room, kitchen. Okay. Fire station on that side. The trucks will have their own when they come out. Okay. Look at this, man. Tell me how good that is. I showed you a sketch, okay, a diagram of one. So there's the other diagram of the fire department. Okay. Now, again, I sent these to Chris Peckham, okay, of the city council. He's the head of the public safety. So, I mean, I'm hoping that, the stuff that I sent them gets shown to, to the public out there too as well. So, look at, and I am pushing this out there. So, and plus there's going to be others that I'm going to be pushing out there too. So, this is the fire. Well, we need a fire department. So, and we need to keep it on Bedford Street, but so we do need to keep it on Bedford Street. They can renovate that whole entire fire department. There's no big ifs and buts about it. They can redo that whole fire department. There it is, right there. So that's the other. I showed you a diagram, but this one's better. Okay. So because these guys here are the backbone of our community, and this is what we actually need. Okay, right here too. People just don't understand. Okay, what's going on, guys? There's a lot of people out there don't care. Okay. Autism Park. I remember the Coogan administration had been talking about this. Okay. The Autism Park. Look at that, huh? Huh? Wow. I came up with a diagram. Okay. I came up with a diagram. Yeah, I used AI for it. And you know what? I support this because autism, young adults, children need to be safe in their own parks. Okay. So this right here. So that's why this is a actual autism park. You know what I'm saying? It's I believe it has the one of them. Let me check it out. Sensory zone, then the calm zone, then the community garden. That's what it has. Okay. So I do support that. Okay. Because I have a son that has autism. And I do have another son that has autism too. So I do support this. So I do support this. Okay. And I will always support this. Okay. As well. So guys, we need your help, man, because you know, I'm gonna be totally straight up with you. Coogan talked about the autism park, but you know something? He hasn't. Okay, he hasn't even gone through with it, so he's not going to be using autistic young adults for his political purpose. Okay, it's not going to happen because I'm a dad, stepdad, with two autistic adults. Okay, so he's not going to use them as a political pawn for his, for him, and turn around and lie to these autistic children. Okay, because which is I know he did, and he's a scumbag, anyways, about it, and I'm not happy about that. Okay. So I support this, and I'm hoping that the city councils have a heart to come up with the money and support and find a place to build this for them. I hope they have a heart. Okay, I hope they do. Which is, I know Chris Peckham has a heart for this. And I know Canuel's got a heart for this. I know Michelle Dion's got a heart for this. Okay? I hope. So that way they can have a place where that way they can have a place where they can be safe. Autism Park right here. I got the diagram right here. You don't need to draw a diagram up. I got it right here. Right here. And Mayor Paul Coogan is not good. And he won't. Okay. He won't build any of this. He lied. Okay. So, I mean, lying to the autistic community, never get away with that shit. Okay. So I hope the city council has a heart to build this for the for the kids, young adults that have and children that have autism. Right here. So yeah, that is that was a park that I showed you that the administration had said. Okay. So and there's another one here. Loading docks, main product areas, receiving areas, shipping in, packing and shipping, testing areas. There's another business that should be, look at, I come up with ideas. And you know something? I'm not even a politician. I come up with ideas. Look at that, huh? Wow. Ain't that amazing, huh? Come up with a lot of ideas. Ain't that awesome? And these people, and some of the city councils that are there, okay, and yeah, and I can talk about Linda Pereira. Yeah. Look at this. Okay, I come up with a lot of ideas, and I'm not even a politician. Ain't that amazing? Got shipping areas and everything. Look at that. Wow, awesome. That's amazing how I can come up with stuff. That's what technology does today. Electronical industrial will create jobs, be more efficient, job growth. Look at that. See that? I come up with a lot of engineering. I come up with a lot of stuff. Wow. For Fall River. A lot of stuff. And all they worry about is market rate housing. Fucking joke. Look at that shit. I come up with some good stuff. Ain't that amazing, huh? See what technology can do? Well, there's some people that don't live in Fall River, so they can care less. I'm saying so. I mean, that's just the bottom line. You can't please everybody. You know, you can't really please anybody. So I'm just so those are the basically I'm just so I showed you a bunch of stuff, and I think the city council should take that all into account. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember long ago that the city council has asked us about, what would you like to have? I mean, what is your opinion? I mean, I remember talking about a casino when Flanagan was mayor in the city of Fall River. Everybody raised their hand. You know what I'm saying? Back then, So, and then until Linda Pereira brought this little girl up at the city council, okay, showed her a map. I'll bet you she was no more than 9 years old. Okay, probably like 9, maybe 12 years old. Didn't even understand the map. They didn't even know what a map was. Okay, I mean, we could have had our own casino here. Okay, we could have. We could have had our own hotels here. Okay. Linda Pereira had to shut it down. That's what she had to do. Okay. Sean Kadim, same way. Come on. You tell me why are the people always ask me this question all the time. Why are the taxpayers so upset and angry? Why? Take a look around you. Take a look what they're doing. We represent things and they shoot it down. So what are we? How are we supposed to act? You know what I'm saying? So we're not supposed to be upset at the politicians because they do dirty deals behind closed doors. So we're not supposed to be angry. We're not supposed to be upset. We're not supposed to hold the politicians accountable. So we're not, okay? But the hell we are. And James, if you want to come on, let me know. Put it up there. I don't mind having you on. Want to come on? You know? I'm going to see if somebody else wants to come on. Because he asked me one time to come on. So, yeah. I mean, we had, when Flanagan administration, when Linda Pereira brought well, I think the girl was about probably like 9, maybe 12. They didn't even know anything about a map. Come on, how pathetic? How pathetic could that be? That is pathetic. That is so pathetic. We could have had, the casino down here. Tiverton. Well, Tiverton's got it. Well, so now Tiverton's making all the money up there. Until she shot it down. Oh, we ain't gonna have this. Oh, we're gonna have crime. We got crime already in the damn city already. Okay? So what is it going to make any difference? We got crime already over here already in the damn city. Tell you what, man. Fucking, I mean, politicians, they're so pathetic. They're so pathetic. Okay? I mean, not all of them. I mean, Canuel does his best. Chris does his best. Michelle Dion does her best. Joe Camara, he's a fly on shit. That's what he is. And they ask us, why you guys are so upset for? Why? Well, we're taxpayers and we got the right to hold you accountable. If you're not, if we're paying you and you're not doing your job, then you don't deserve to be in office anymore. So, do you have the right to question us and ask us why? Look at all the shady shit you guys are doing in office, and we wouldn't be upset. We just want you guys to do the right thing, okay? Do the right thing. We wouldn't even be having this conversation. Do the damn right thing. Crying out loud. Unfortunate. You guys, the mayor gets greedy. Oh, he's a greedy. The mayor, Paul Coogan hackers can go back and tell him whatever they want because my opinion, my freedom of speech, I can say what I want. And City Hall, matter of fact, taxpayers pay for that. And bullshit. Corruption, blame Jazel. You blame Jazel. Yeah. Jazel got caught with his hands in his pocket. So did Buddy Cianci in Providence. And he talked, but anyways, though, but Mayor Paul Coogan talks a good game and he talks crap about Jazel and he does the same thing. Believe it or not. Good. Maybe he should be investigated on a corrupt politician. maybe FBI and maybe the FBI should go down there and investigate. You know what I'm saying? You know, pull all those documents, paperwork, and everything else, investigate that whole entire office and the government center. That's how corrupt it is. That's so sad. Okay, taxpayers would have to pay for this. Okay, you know. But that's the other reason why. That's the other reason why. And Collins will get the signatures too. And I don't know why people are underestimating that kid. Okay. I don't know why, because I've seen him gotten signatures before, and he's worked very hard with it, and he will get it. So, and he will get the signatures, believe it or not. But anyways, I showed you what I needed to show you guys. I talked about what I needed to talk about. You know what I'm saying? But but on Monday, guys, just go down here and do the join the recall. Get involved, man. Get involved with your community. I've been involved ever since I was 10 years old. Now I'm 59, going on 60. I'm still involved. I'll be involved until God knows when. So I'll probably be involved. So I'm still involved. But you know what? You guys have got to do what you guys have got to do. The people that live in Fall River, okay, the people that live in here in the city of Fall River, if you're going to go join a recall, okay, go join it, okay, go join it and make your city better. You know what I'm saying? Don't you want better for your city? I know I do. I was born and raised here. So, anyways, take care, you guys. Take care of yourself. Be safe out there. And hold your politicians accountable. Go join the recall on Monday at 12 o'clock at One Government Center. Take care and have a great night. And we will speak again soon. Bye now. This is Dave Mead, Fall River Media News. I will be on Wednesday. Just on Wednesdays. I'm not doing 2 or 3 shows. You know what I'm saying? I'll be on Wednesday. Just Wednesdays. And we can talk about a little bit more about what's going on in the community and stuff. And but I hope the next mayor of the city of Fall River, I hope the next mayor of the city of Fall River, whoever's running for mayor, I don't know, does the right thing. If we can't get somebody that that cannot do the right thing, then we deserve a manager to help out. And let the city councilors handle the police chief, please. Okay? Take care and have a great night. Bye now. I'll be on Wednesday at 2 o'clock. This is my first show right here.